Greetings friends, today I'm going to show you what the hoverboard is looking like in Riders Republic, and let me tell you that this thing is awesome. And so what we're going to do is really just kind of go around the open world freely and randomly while on the hoverboard. We will do some tricks as well, but we're not going to do a full-blown tricks breakdown or anything like that. Probably just do that save that for a later video or something like that. So today we're just going to go and just kind of just do some of the tricks, go around the world a little bit and stuff like that, just kind of show you what it is all looking like. Hello. And so we're going to kick things off by going into the bowl here so I can show you some of the tricks and then show you how much air that you could get as well. So here we go. We're going to go ahead and get on the board. And by switching to the board too, you can see this outfit. So this outfit came with the hoverboard, so it's part of the hoverboard package, so to speak. And so that is what you get with the hoverboard, is this outfit as well. So there is that. And so as we go and take off here, you can see one of the tricks. This is actually one of the tricks that's also on the snow skate. And then here is an exclusive trick with the hoverboard, so I love that one. So frankly, I love them all, but they're all really good. So this is another one. This is the guitar trick. That's cool as well. And then there is another one I'm going to show you here as well. It is, let's see, and that's the other one. That's the chill out, the chilling out trick there, the reclining trick. So those are like the three main tricks that you can pull off with the hoverboard that are exclusive to the hoverboard, if you will. So you can do flip tricks like I just did there with the kick flips, things like that. So you can do all the different skateboard type of tricks and stuff while, you know, pulling off some of these new tricks as well. And then you can use the L1 button to go and get yourself a boost. And so that's part of the reason why I'm getting so much big air. You can actually get a lot of air with this thing, even if you don't use the boost. But you know, by using that, we're crashing. But by using the L1 and holding down on the L1 button, you can really go ahead and get some serious air with this thing. So I will say though that, you know, it does cost money to go and get this hoverboard. I get the hoverboard package, so even if you have season pass, it's not going to do you any good, unfortunately. So it's one of the few things that is not available for the season pass. As we kind of just move on here, we're going to go on to the road, and you can see too when we're on the road here, you can see how kind of seamless it moves, just smooth and seamless, because it is a hoverboard, so it is floating above the air. Get this cool trail here behind us. Matter of fact, too, if you go into like photo mode, I think you should be able to grab it. Yeah, so it's kind of cool. Like, it's good for photo opportunities here. If you can see this little light here and things like that, so that's kind of dope. But yeah, like I said, it does cost money, so it should be around like 1,500 RC. I actually don't remember because I had got it, and when you look back on it, it doesn't tell you the price anymore. The price doesn't pop up anymore, so I honestly kind of forgot. But it should be, I think, 1,500 to get the package, and so that is how much it costs. But like I said, it's one of the few things that's not part of the season pass. Everything else is part of the season pass, but not the hoverboard, unfortunately. So I guess the developers, they see this as a premium item, which, yeah, I guess you could say it is, because it kind of does a little bit of everything. And, you know, it has your skateboard tricks, it has speed boost, it's fast, you can go on any terrain you want. Like, we're going into the grass here, you see how it never slows down or anything like that. And now we're going into the water, which is probably the biggest, probably the most amazing thing. So we're just going through the water, no problem. You know, like I said, we're just, you know, on the road or something like that, just no problem. So, and that's one of the really cool things about the hoverboard, is that you can go on any terrain you want without worry. Now, the rocket skis do the same thing. The rocket skis allow you to kind of go on any terrain as well, but it does get affected by certain terrain. You know, I mean, it might slow down a little bit, you know what I'm saying? Or like if you're in the water, it might get affected by the water a little bit. The hoverboard is like unaffected at all. So, you know, it's just in fact, it's like it almost recommends you to go into the water. Like, look at that, that's cool, going down fast like this. That's awesome. This is actually good. This is actually a good idea for a race. This water is a little too narrow for a race, but, you know, or like not even a race, but maybe like a time-based race, like a solo type of thing where you try to beat the best time or something like that. Like, this would be a good idea. This is actually a really good idea for that. Just kind of go down the water with your hoverboard. Yeah, that's a great idea, actually. So, but yeah, this is definitely a huge thing, and this is actually what they showed in the initial clip that they had on Twitter, showing the hoverboard for like the first time or so, and you can see it in the water, and it's like, whoa, that's cool. You could go into the water with this thing. So, pretty dope, pretty darn dope. And so yeah, this is probably the biggest thing right here. You can go on anything, snow, roads, grass, anything, but to go on the water is really cool. It's very cool because it's really the only other thing, the only piece of equipment in the game that allows you to freely go onto the water like this. And so it's nice. You can swim in the game too, so you could swim as well, but you know, obviously if you want to actually be on some type of equipment, then the hoverboard's where it's at if you want to be on water. Plus this is shallow water here, so you couldn't even swim on this anyway. But you know, you couldn't, and you couldn't, you can't swim on this because it's too shallow, and you couldn't use any sports really on here either because it's gonna slow your equipment down. You could, but it's gonna slow you down. So, but with the hoverboard, yeah, you can go no problem, boost and all, as you completely just crash into that rock. Ooh, I saw that a mile away too. I was like, oh crap, but I was already going. So it was already too late. So. But yeah, that's really it though. That's really how the hoverboard works, or something. You know, that's basically what it is. Like, you know, it's versatile. So it's really versatile. You could go use it on anything. You have the speed boost to go and get yourself an extra, you know, bit of speed there. It's got a few exclusive tricks. It's got some familiar tricks as well. Like I said, the kick flips and some other flip tricks, and some of the other tricks that you've seen from the snow skate as well. You know, and really any skateboarding game that you ever played. If you ever played Tony Hawk, then you know the Christ Air and some of those other moves. And so yeah, so it's got a lot of, you know, skateboard type of tricks, and it's got a few of its own exclusive tricks as well. So it's a really cool piece of equipment that they added to Riders Republic. So it's really dope. Now we're going to the desert, and that's another thing too. It's good on desert too. It's good on anything. So it's great on anything. Ooh. Okay, we're not gonna hit the water though. And you're still up too, and that's another thing too. That's one last thing I mentioned too, is that as we're going into deep water. But hey, someone's swimming. Hey, how you doing? But that's one thing I'll say too. It's kind of hard to crash this thing. Like, you know what I mean? Like, if you land, if you're upright, even if you fall far away, you can still crash. But even if you're, you know, if as long as you're upright, you can land on this thing without crashing because it's up in the air, it's floating. You know what I mean? You don't have to worry about like the pressure, you know what I mean, of landing hard. You know what I mean? Like if you're on a bike, okay, if you're like jumping from a high peak, you know what I mean, the pressure is going to go and make you crash when you land, but not with the hoverboard though. So that's just not going to happen. No, at least not often. So because it's just it's floating, so it lands, so it feels like a feather. You know, I mean, you saw what happened there too. I mean, I fell off that cliff, and then it's just like, okay, now it's like, all right, you landed. So. And that's kind of another thing that's great about the hoverboard. So you can still crash, obviously, as you've seen. You can't crash if you don't land funny, of course. But ain't gonna save you from that. But as long as you land upright, then you should be good to go. But yeah, that is the hoverboard, ladies and gentlemen. Like I said, it's really cool. I know it does cost money, but yeah, but I just wanted to show you what it's looking like. So I know, you know, some people might be hesitant to get it because I understand it's, you know, it's not. It costs money. It's not the cheapest thing. It's not the cheapest thing in the world either. So, but I'm just saying. Just wanted to show you guys what's looking like, and just like I said, I think it's really dope actually. So, yeah, and good way to kind of whet the appetite too before we get skateboarding in season 8 too, in a way. So, because yeah, cause skateboarding's gonna be really cool. And speaking of which too, they're asking everybody in the community for trick ideas for skateboarding as well. And so that to me, since they're asking everybody about trick ideas and stuff like that, I think they're gonna really make sure that they got a lot of good tricks added to the skateboarding. when they have it. So I really can't wait to see what they do with the skateboarding and what kind of tricks they add to it and stuff like that. So, and not to mention the skate parks too, see what kind of skate parks they come up with and things like that. So yeah, but the hoverboard here is an excellent addition to the game. You know, it's amazing that this game just keeps adding more and more stuff. You know, I mean, I did not think when this game came out a couple years ago, I did not think we would see hoverboards, you know, riding around on the water like right now. So yeah. And doing this is just so awesome too. It's just so fun. I mean, just go into the water here and just, this was off limits at first. This was off limits at first. You couldn't swim here or nothing, and now you can swim here. You can go on hoverboards here, and it really kind of gives you a new perspective in the game. So I love it, and I think it's great. So, but yeah, but really love that they're listening to the community. They're you know, they're gonna add skateboarding. They'll randomly throw things that you'd least expect. I don't think anybody expected a hoverboard. So, and I think it's really cool. And stuff like that. So yeah, but that is the hoverboard. Alright y'all, that's going to do it for me. Thank you very much for watching. I really appreciate it. If you found this video enjoyable at all, then definitely make sure to go and leave a like and subscribe. I would very much appreciate that. We've been doing a mixture of sports games on this channel, but we have done a whole lot of Riders Republic, and we've also done a ton of NBA 2K as well. So definitely make sure to go and subscribe for more. You can also go and follow me on Twitter at GhostPandaStorm, where I'm not only talking about sports games, but I'm talking about gaming in general. So if you are a gamer in general, then definitely make sure to go and follow me on Twitter. Feel free to stop by and say hello. You can also go and follow me on Instagram as well, and that's also at GhostPandaStorm. But anyway, thank you again very much for watching. I really appreciate it, and I'll talk to you in the next video. Peace, adios, sayonara. Ghost Panda out of here. Oh, you actually landed the trick this time. Good job. You always crash it into the videos.